Howdy folks, Nathan Adlin here with Motor Mountain USA, and I'm at 3,491 feet on top of Mount Greylock in Massachusetts. Look at this. Right behind me is a tower. It's a memorial tower. Over there is a lodge that you can actually stay in and eat at. But more importantly, this is a place that scientists think or consider to be a chunk of land taken from Canada, northern Canada, and dropped right here in the middle of Massachusetts because of the way it is. It is completely unique in terms of its topography and, of course, plant life. And that's because of the harsh environment up here. And coming up next, we're going to show you all around this beautiful place. By the way, it is absolutely a beautiful day, so you're in for a treat. Oh yeah. Yay, cryptic.
To Mount Greylock, Massachusetts, almost 3,500 feet.
Yep.
And, you know, this road, you know, they're supposed to have this beautiful tower, memorial tower up there.
You guys got to see this road.
Yeah, and this road is narrow, and I expected, you know, this to be more touristy, you know, open, but this is a tight forest. Really, really, really cool.
The canopy is extremely thick and not a whole lot of daylight shines through, but that's okay. It's just a beautiful, amazing drive.
We're still climbing 2,700 feet.
By the way, kudos to Massachusetts for building this road. It's smooth, it's a ribbon of perfection. I only wish we had a sports car. Not that we would go over the speed limit or anything.
No.
But just in terms of its overall. We've recently been on a bunch of roads that have been not very good and sort of rattled our teeth, and this is nice.
Well, we're getting close, 3,200 feet, so maybe another 250 feet to go.
Yeah, but we're certainly going up. I was expecting some small hill.
This is no small hill.
No, this is no hill of beans.
This is Mount Greylock.
It's a cool name, I gotta admit, you guys. Was that Matt Damon's idea?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe Matt and Ben got together and said, Greylock is macho. And it is crazy windy up here, and that's part of the reason why it looks the way it does up here. These trees have been tortured over years and years with heavy winds and torturous snow, and that's why the topography looks the way it does. That's why the plants look the way they do. It's unique to this area. But there's something else. This spot right here is a beautiful overlook, and you have the ability to use binoculars for, I don't know, a couple quarters, but also they have a great map which shows you what you're looking at. And then there is a stone engraving that goes all the way back to the very beginning of when this was turned into a park all the way to today. Now, on top of that, I wanted to bring up a little bit of history with Massachusetts that might be interesting to you car people out there. One of which is that the mayor, the first mayor to own a vehicle here in Massachusetts, actually in Boston, had the same plate that the current mayor has. It's the same number. Isn't that cool? All right. Hey, Andre, I sent a text, no, actually a tweet, to Ben Affleck and Matt Damon that we were burying something kind of cool near Boston, specifically this. But they haven't answered me yet.
They called me. They said this is a good spot.
When you find this, now no cheating, Matt and Ben, or Dwight, but when you find this, there's a card in here. Please go to that email address and send a selfie pic of you and the belt buckle to that address, and we'll make it somewhat kind of sort of famous. I mean, if you're Matt and Ben, then I guess it wouldn't really help that much if we helped you. But anyway, there it is, right here, not too far away from the top of Mount Greylock. What you see behind me is the War Memorial built up at the top of Mount Greylock, and it's dedicated to war veterans who have fought in all the wars in the United States. It's quite impressive, but unfortunately it's locked off, as you can see by that fence, so we don't have the ability to go to the top of it. But still, we are at the physical top, the geologic top of Massachusetts, right up here. And one of the really neat things about this is that this is actually the third version of this tower. Initially started in the 1800s. This is the one that was dedicated in 1933. Nice place. Really wish we could get to the top of it. Well, this is about as close as I intend to get to walking the Appalachian Trail. Sorry, folks. It looks amazing, and I'm sure it's beautiful and wonderful, but it also looks rather challenging. I rather use the Jeep Wrangler. Wow, it's been beautiful up here. It's a shame we couldn't get to the top of the tower on top of Mount Greylock. I guess we'll have to come back next time and try again. What are you gonna do? For Motor Mountain USA and the Fast Lane Car, this is Nathan Adlin, and behind the camera, my buddy Andre. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. We'll see you next time. All right, Massachusetts, time to come up to our window. Here we go. It's a little windy here, so I'm gonna try to get it right the first time. All right. There we go. That's not perfect, but not too bad either. I'm gonna try to push a couple bubbles out, and there we go. Right on the window. You know what? One thing I really liked about this state, just in general, it's an interesting mix of old and new. It's just a fantastic place to visit. I really wish we could get on top of that tower though. Oh well, next time.